You've been the strong one for so long, you don't even know what it feels like to not hold it all together. But strength without support, that's not confidence. It's survival. Hey y'all, it's your podcast bestie Jama again, and today we're talking about something I know too many of us carry quietly, the hidden burden of always being the strong one. You know what I'm talking about. You're the one everyone depends on, the one who's always got the answers, the one who doesn't fall apart, doesn't ask for help, and doesn't make a scene. But what happens when you need someone? What happens when being strong turns into being silenced? Let's unpack this for a bit, because this isn't just about mental health. It's about visibility, identity, and why showing up as your full self feels so hard when you've been taught to keep it all together. I want to start by saying this. Being the strong one is not your personality. It's a role you were taught to play, maybe as the oldest daughter, like me, maybe as a high performer, also like me, maybe because people around you didn't have the capacity to take care of you, so you learned to take care of yourself, also like me. And somewhere along the way, you confused being reliable with being invisible. Here's what I see all the time. Women with big ideas, powerful voices, and stories that matter, holding back because they don't want to be too much, watering themselves down to stay likable, posting safe content because they're afraid to be vulnerable. I know I've been there, so I guarantee you can relate too. But here's the truth. Being strong isn't the problem. Being unseen while being strong is the problem. When you've spent years being the one who has it all together, you start to believe that asking for help is weakness, that showing up vulnerably online is risky, and that if you really shared what you've been through, people would look at you differently. And maybe they would, but maybe they'd finally see you. So I've played that role too, smiling through burnout, over-delivering because I didn't want to disappoint anyone, showing up polished and perfect when I was crumbling inside. Especially in my influencer days or in my photography business, people praised my strength, but I always felt so isolated. And the more I kept it together, the less connected I felt, until I started telling the truth. Until I realized that real leadership isn't about being strong all the time, it's about being real. Here's what I want you to hear today. Being the strong one doesn't mean that you never need help. Your audience doesn't need you to look perfect. They need you to be human. You don't build trust by being invincible. You build it by being honest. If you've been playing the strong one and you're tired, here's your next brave steps forward. Tell the truth in one post. Share something real. Let them see you, not the highlight reel version of you. Ask for support before you break. Even if it's just texting one friend, I need to vent. Say out loud what you've been holding in, because silence is heavy and your story is lighter when shared. Being the strong one might have helped you survive up to this point, but it's not the whole picture. Your softness matters, your needs matter, and your real story, not just the curated version, is what will help you lead, connect, and be seen for who you really are. You don't have to carry it all alone. You don't have to prove anything. You just have to keep showing up as you. If this episode hit home, I'd love for you to share it with another strong woman who might be quietly struggling. And if you haven't yet, leave me a review. It helps this message reach more people who need it. And remember, being strong isn't just about holding it together. Sometimes it's about letting go. Until next time, y'all, keep living the whole picture.